With the NCAA tournament in full swing south of the border, the Brock Niagara Penguins are experiencing their own version of March Madness. Teams from across southern Ontario are here at Brock University today for the Penguins' 9th annual Wheelchair Basketball Invitational Tournament.
Yeah, we're excited because we do consider it our March Madness. Not only did we have a swim meet last week, we're hosting our Niagara Invitational Wheelchair Basketball Tournament today, which involves 5 teams from the southern Ontario region. So there's the Brock Niagara Penguins, which is our team here in Niagara. We have the Vipers, which are from Burlington. They're our next closest team. And then we've got the Cruisers. They call themselves the Falcons. They're from the Brampton area. Then we've got Tillsonburg Dragons, who are coming from Tillsonburg, London area. And our last team is the Kitchener-Waterloo team, which is the Spinners, which is probably 70 athletes. That's a really strong tournament for us. The first chance to play a 5-on-5 tournament all year, and we sort of finish it up with the Invitational Tournament trophy that they'll all be working for at the 3:30 championship game.
You're in the 13th year now for the Penguins. I understand for the very first time you had 2 athletes go to compete at a higher competition level.
Oh, so Lindsay and Loretta have been with the club for probably 11 of our 13 years. Lindsay comes from the Fort Erie area and Loretta's from the Thorold area. And they are gung-ho females who love to play wheelchair basketball. And they are here every week training, lifting weights out in the gym. And I was just so excited when they got that offer, because if there's anybody on the team that deserves to represent our club at a provincial tournament, it would be them.
Loretta has been involved with the Penguins since the club's earliest days. As head bocce coach, she recently received an award from Parasport Ontario.
It's quite different than being part of the basketball team. I'm dealing with more severe disabilities, so that's a total difference of athletes that you have to deal with on a weekly basis. It's been good, great experience.
I understand that you just came back from competing in early March in the Ontario Winter Games in a wheelchair basketball tournament. How did that come about, and what was that experience like?
I got selected out of 28 players to compete at the games, and actually came back with a bronze medal.
When you look back at when you first got involved with the Penguins, was it life-changing for you?
Yes, it's definitely been life-changing for me. I've grown so much as a leader. I'm more outspoken than I used to be. I used to be a very shy person. It's made me into the coach that I am today.
12-year-old Evan Smith is a newcomer to the Penguins and has quickly built up his confidence on the court.
I wasn't getting my shots up high enough, but now I can get them I get them in.
I understand you won some awards last week. Can you describe them?
One was a first-year Penguins one, and then I got a House League Champions and most improved or something.
Congratulations, that's quite an accomplishment. Evan, what would you say to other kids like you who may be on the fence thinking about, hey, should I join the Penguins? Should I not join the Penguins? What would you say to convince them?
I would say that Penguins is a great group, and there are great people that are very helpful and nice, so don't be afraid to join.
The Brock Niagara Penguins are affiliated with both the Ontario Wheelchair Sport Association and Parasport Ontario. Their programs run solely on the support of volunteers and donations.
So we never want a barrier to join the Penguins to be because they can't afford the equipment. To give you an idea, those sport chairs are between $3,500 and $4,500, so $4,000 each chair. We were able, in our initial sort of 5 years of our club, to raise some dollars through different grants, whether that be the grants through the Canadian Paralympic Committee, Ronald McDonald Foundation, United Way, to supply some of the funding to purchase the chairs, and we now actually have 18 sport chairs. So if there's anybody from the region that wants to come, we're not saying, hey, you also need to purchase a $4,000 chair. We turn it around and say, we have a chair for you that we can adapt the chair so that it fits you well, and then you can join our club.
How many participants do you have with the Penguins in total?
So we offer 4 different programs, and currently we have about 35 athletes, all with physical disabilities, all between the ages of 4 and about 49 years old. So it's a real wide range, but all of our participants have a physical disability or are able-bodied and perhaps involved in the sport because of siblings or parents of our athletes.
The Penguins are in early talks with the City of St. Catharines to begin offering a sit-down volleyball program for amputees. Meantime, their 10-week spring swim program begins April 5th. To register or for more information, please visit their website at niagarapenguins.org. Reporting in St. Catharines for The Source, I'm Mike Balsom.